Here we go.
What you doing there, Dave?
Yummy, yummy.
What
Here,
you got
hold
for me,
that.
man? Gladly.
SIPA. We're trying to figure out SIPA.
I can't remember. Chop my head off here.
Oh, I gave you a bigger glass.
Come back here in the
There we are. There we are.
Hey
Hi.
guys, happy Homebrew Wednesday from Under the Table Brewing.
Here we are out in the shop again.
We're sipping on a homebrew as you are supposed to do on a Homebrew Wednesday.
Courtesy of Chester.
Yep. CF Wolnia. Thanks, bud.
Yep.
Here's to you.
Oh, does that smell good?
This is the
So
SIPA.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
Cap says SIPA. Southern Illinois. No.
Watch out.
Imperial?
He might call you a fib.
Yeah. India.
So, not a whole lot to talk about, but we do have a few things. First of all, Big CQ, this tequila's for you. Check this out. So I saw that. I didn't buy it, but I had to take a picture of it for you, buddy. So I'm sure if you found it on your trip to the States here, you would have picked it up. Pretty awesome, though. Hopkila. It's cool.
Hopkila.
Sounds delicious. A hoppy tequila.
Yeah.
Makes me happy just thinking about it. All right. So we were going to brew this weekend, and we didn't. The reason being is, I guess I'm a little...
Neurotic?
Neurotic, yeah. Yeah, I'm a neurotic home brewer, that's
No.
for sure. I think it's normal, isn't it? Well, I tried... We took a gravity sample of the amber ale that we brewed, and we brewed the last 3 beers with well water here at the house, and it's softened. So I think it's the softened well water that's contributing to a little bit of an off flavor that I am picking up on. It's more just like an added bitterness that shouldn't be there, like, but it's not too bad. But I've noticed it in the last 3 beers that we've made, and so what we decided to do was hold off, reassess the water situation, and go from there. Another weird thing, and this is a question I'm going to pose to all you all grainers, and I've done a little research. So we've had some fairly low final gravities, finishing gravities on the last 3 beers as well. We're talking like 1.003 to 1.008, anywhere in there. And I understand from my research that can be contributed to low mash temperatures. Could there be something in the water, like a high mineral count, maybe, that could contribute to that? Does anybody know? Anybody that's watching the channel that may have an idea? Let us know.
We're working on getting some independent testing done on my water source, on our well. So I don't know whether we should test it on the softened side or on the raw side.
Not softened, I would think.
I would think the raw side.
Yeah,
would be
raw
the best.
side. See what kind of minerals we've got.
We
See
do
what
have iron. So anyway.
So yeah, probably
We'll
gonna
find
go to Ward Labs for that. It looks like that's the best bang for the buck, if you will. And I noticed that they have a brewer's water test that they do. So if anyone can chime in, if anyone's got experience going through Ward, let us know. We'll, happy to hear your input on that. So we got that. The amber ale does taste pretty darn good, though.
Yeah. It does.
So I got something to show you guys. Check this out. Check that out. Yeah. Huge shout out to Duff Beer 17, who's another Illinois home brewer. Found us on YouTube and sent some PMs, and we've met up. I mentioned it on a couple homebrews Wednesday.
Shared some beers, and
what a great guy. Went over to his house. He said, drop by for a homebrew. So I went over and tapped off a beer, and he goes, hey, I've got this tank. What was this, a 20?
That's a 20
So this is a 20-pound tank.
This CO tank.
And a regulator.
And a regulator. So
awesome. Thank you, man. Thank you so much.
It's awesome.
And I meant to mention it last week, but I wanted to show it, at least part of it on camera. It was such a great, gracious thing. And
nice gesture. Thanks, Tom.
Thanks, dude. And, Elder Peace pretty much set up We're getting him all set up on the kegging, and this will be for over at my house. So it'd be cool. So this
Stout's gonna sit and sit and sit.
Stout is still
You know what?
parked.
That's
We're gonna bust
set.
that thing out one of
Yeah.
these Homebrew Wednesdays and taste it on camera so you guys can see.
This
where
coming weekend, we're gonna rack that
Amber.
amber over to secondary or to a keg. I mean, we might
It's-
just keg it.
Yeah, it'll be 3 weeks on. It
Yeah.
tastes pretty good, except for that slight off flavor and the fact that it finished really low. So all these beers are coming in and they're super dry.
Yeah. We did sample one bottle of the pumpkin. Wasn't carved up yet. It was also real dry.
Yeah.
And so
So
we're
it
thinking
tastes, yeah.
maybe we didn't put enough priming sugar in, but we did prime with brown sugar. The keg is still sitting there. We're going to force carb the keg, and we got about 2.5
Unless it's-
gallons in there.
Unless it's carved.
And it might be carved
Because
enough.
we did the priming, the brown sugar for priming in the keg. So we're actually priming in the keg. So
Yeah.
this is like, bottle priming. We did a bulk prime.
A bulk prime, yeah.
And then just,
So we'll see how it is.
so we'll
Yeah.
get that going.
Thanksgiving's coming up next week, so
Yeah, that was the target.
maybe we'll have some pumpkin ale for that.
So, yeah, last week I was I had to go down to Houston. So I was down there, and as you saw, I was, whatever, it was what it was, but I had some awesome beers and had a nice trip. It was a little rough anyways. It wasn't a great success work-wise, so I've got to go back next week. Yay. And this week, I was going to meet up with Matt Gopinski up in Detroit because I've got to go up there for a couple of days. Starting tomorrow, driving up. Coworker and I are going up to do some work up there. And so I hit Matt up this week. And unfortunately, he was not going to be around until late tomorrow night. So I've only got one night up there. We'll do it some other time, bud. So looking forward to eventually meeting up and going to hit up One-Eyed Betty's. Oh, yeah. What else? We did a yeast starter. We took one of our packets on Saturday, and we were gonna brew. So we took a smack pack, and we did a big starter, 2-liter starter. Biggest starter I've ever made, but it was churning away hard on Sunday, so we let it go for about 24 hours, and then we split it into 4. So there we go. Nice, healthy looking yeast cake on that bad boy.
So we'll see how it works out.
And so from there, what we're going to do is probably when we're ready to brew the day before, we'll decant a lot of this. We will make a starter.
Start a new starter.
From the starter. And then that way we can at least split our...
Start me up. You know you never stop.
Never stop!
All right.
So we're going to get those boys going, and when we're ready, we'll start it up. And
I always thirsty.
I've been doing all the talking. He's been doing all the drinking.
So.
Big surprise, guys. So yeah, we're going to be set. We'll make a starter from the starter.
And I've got horseradish to grind. So that'll be good. No. Anyway.
All right, so what were we talking about?
I don't know.
Shit.
Where were we?
Yeah, so we've got our apple cider still churning away. That'll be months before that's
It's
ready.
going to be great a year from now. It really will be.
Once we're tying up our car, boys.
Yeah, it's
Damn
all
it.
right. It's all right. Yep. Cheers. Happy Homebrew Wednesday, everybody.
Sorry. Cheers.
Here we are. See ya.
Catch you next time. Oh, yeah.
Video stuff is like got me baffled. I'm old school slow stuff, you know. Video stuff is like got me baffled. Oh,
The next, yeah.
Carboy's full of apple. Video stuff is like got me baffled.